Okay, welcome to the screencast of Coconut Keep. I'm going to show you how this application works, and it will make sense. So first is the login screen. You should be able to reach this on your tablet. I'm going to go ahead and put in the MMCKAY username, and for now the password is just password. So this is an account that you can use for demo purposes and testing out the application. So I'll click that to log in. This brings me to the dashboard page. On the dashboard page, it's going to be telling me kind of what is the next logical step for me to work on. I've already set up a school, but if I wanted to set up another one, I could click this menu up in the top left, and that's going to give me the option to go down and set up the schools that I'm responsible for. So here are the schools that I'm currently set up to be responsible for, but I could click on this drop-down menu and select any of the schools at either Kakuma or Dadaab. Perhaps soon we will split this up so that you will only see the schools that are relevant to your region, but now it's got all of the schools. And I've got 2 schools selected already, but I could go ahead and add another one by clicking on it and then clicking the add button, and it will pop up right here. Now once I've selected the school, the next thing to work on is the enrollment. So the enrollment is the list of students and their registration number as it looks in the register. So I've just clicked on that. I follow that link from the schools page, but I could also just click on this button, enrollments, right here, and it takes me to this same interface. So for now, we're going to create a new enrollment. So these are the things that we need to define in order to set up our enrollment. And this is information that is captured either on the front cover of the register or just at the top of the register. So you can choose your school and then the term that you're interested in or that you're capturing, and then the class. You can set a stream, and then whether it's the register is just for boys, girls, or if it's mixed. And then you click the Create Enrollment button here, and what it does is it goes out and it fetches all of the learners that it expects will be in this 2018 Term 1 Standard 7 class. Now to do that, it actually goes and finds all the students that were in the Standard 6 last year at the last term. So that's the list of students here. These are the students that we expect to find inside of this class. And what we want to do next is we want to put them in order, in an order that matches the register. So all you have to do is find the first name. You can either scan through or you can use the search box. I'll show you how to do both. But let's say that the first name in the register was Mercy Asibitar. So I go down here to Mercy and I just click on Mercy's name, tap it, and you can see that it has added Mercy's name over here in the top right with the number 1 next to it. So if Karina here was number 2, I would click Karina. Karina's name gets added. Now what if I'm looking for a name that I didn't spot? I know their last name is something like Lomo. So I put in Lomo in the search box here, and it doesn't match. Excuse me, it doesn't match. Kind of a fuzzy match, trying to figure out something that's close to what you've just typed. And here it's selected Panina Lomatino, which is what I was looking for. She's number 3, so I click that. And now I've got no more students to choose from, but that's just because the search field is full. So if I click the X here, it will give me the full search field, and I can go ahead and click on number 4 and number 5 and number 6. And you'll see that over here on the right, students are being added. So I'll just add a bunch more students like that. And what I can then do is, if I make a mistake and I need to actually move Mercy Losicuria, maybe I got the two Mercies mixed up. So Mercy Losicuria actually needs to be number 1. So I can just drag her up to the top. And then Mercy Asabitar, she's supposed to be number 12. So I can drag her down to number 12. So this is how you get names, get the students that you think that are supposed to be in that class or are probably in that class, and you order them so that they have the same exact order that's inside of the register book. Okay, now these little blue ticks you can use if you want to remove someone. So if you made a mistake and you didn't mean to bring Lucy over here, then you can click the blue X and that will remove Lucy. Now, as you're doing this, as you're adding names and as you're adding names to an enrollment like this, it's saving your work. So, oops, okay, so we'll just add a few more. Make sure we get 20 names. And at this point, we are now done with creating an enrollment. So this is just a list of names and the number that they are in the register. So at this point, we can click to go back to the dashboard, and we now have the option here of doing a spot check. So if I click on spot check, it's going to list the enrollment that I've just created. So it's for this school, 2018 Term 1, Standard 7, Stream A, and it's a mixed enrollment. And if I click on it, what it does is it lists off all of the names in the register order for this particular class. And the first thing that we need to do is go through and mark who is present, who is absent. So that's what this interface is all about. Can just go through and tap them all. At this point, we've done the spot check. So this is the physical head count, looking to see who is actually in the classroom and who is not at that exact moment. We don't do it from the register, we do it from who is actually in the class. Once that's done, I can click Save Spot Check. And now we've got a spot check complete message here. And now what's remaining is the attendance data since the last spot check. So here's our list of students once again, and they're in order. But now we have a date across the top here. And we need to do is look in the register and update this so that it matches the information that is in the register. The way we do that is we use 3 different possibilities for each little box here. They're either present, they were absent, or they were only there for half the day. So you can click on one of these to change it to be either half or absent, or if you make a mistake, you can click it and it'll go back to the present. So this is basically an exercise in transcribing data from the register into this application. And at this point, we have captured the data. I can go ahead and click Save Attendance Data. So we've now done a spot check and we've done an attendance update for that enrollment that we've just set up. So if I go back here, it will give me some statistics like how many enrollments currently need a spot check, 0 because we've just completed it, or how many spot checks have been done in the last 7 days, 1 because we've just done it. And then there's also the follow-up section, which we'll talk about later. But for now, this is the main part of the app that I wanted to show you. Thank you very much.